Hi, my name is Sarah Tilley from Curious Maths. I'm a primary maths consultant and I'm based in London. I've got over 20 years experience in primary education and I am a complete maths addict. One thing I believe to be really true is that to help children make progress, to help them learn more, to help them remember more, then we need to give them things that keep them active and keep them busy and keep them practicing those skills. And an active mathematician is a mathematician who gets involved, who can talk in full sentences and actually really starts to understand the structures and the ideas behind the maths. So I'm always thinking about this, but recently I've been particularly thinking about card games. I've got some fantastic memories from my childhood where I used to play card games with my parents and with my nan. And there's so much that can be learnt from a game of cards because there's so much decision making, so much problem solving, so much reasoning, and you get to do maths at the same time, so it's an absolute bonus. So what I've got for you today is a video about a card game called 999. It is one of my favourites. It's all about sort of place value and reasoning and larger numbers and smaller numbers, but it's really good fun and it's really easy to play, so I hope you have a go. Right, let's play 999. So, the first thing you need to do with this game is you need to get rid of all the picture cards. So do that first. But you also need to get rid of the tens. Okay, shuffle the pack. Now this game is called 999. The idea is you're trying to get the largest 3-digit number you can. So we're going to play it as if we're doing it with 3 digits. And I'm going to pretend I'm playing with 3 people. So we deal 3 cards to the 3 people and we put the deck aside. Now, of course, if you wanted to make this a bit easier, you could do a 2-digit number. You could go up to a 4-digit number, a 5-digit number, whatever you want to do. So let's look at my cards. So remember, I'm trying to get the largest I can. So at the moment, I've got 644. Well, my hundreds is pretty good, but I'm not too keen on these two. So I'm going to swap my 4 for 1 for the pack. Oh dear, that didn't work out well for me. I've now got 643. Let's look at the opponent's cards. 995, that's a really good cards to be dealt with, so that's a really good start. So I'm going to have a good think about this. If I exchange this 5, I definitely want to keep these 9s. I could get a 6, a 7, an 8 or a 9 that were more. But I could also get a much smaller number, but because it's round 1, I'm going to have a go. I'm going to steal, so I'm going to put it out the pack and I'm going to steal from my player on the left. That worked out for me. I've now got 996. Let's have a look at this set of cards. We need to take 1 from the pack. We have 743. So again, I'm going to swap this one this time. I'm not going to steal, I'm going to swap. So I'm going to get rid of that one and I'm going to swap 1 for the pack. But it hasn't worked out brilliant for me. But I'm not going to give that away because this person might decide to steal from me. So I'm going to pretend I'm happy about that. Tactics. Right, so that's round 1 done. Now we're on round 2. So remembering what I had. 643. Well, I definitely want to get rid of that 3. And I could imagine that I thought this person looked quite pleased with their number, so I might decide to steal one of theirs. Fantastic. I'm not disappointed with that. 964 is my final number. So this player needs to take 1 from the pack because I stole 1 from them. They now have 963. It's got to be worth trying to get rid of that 3, so let's swap it. Great, we now have 986 as our final number. Let's look at the last player's cards. 742. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to steal. So I'm going to get rid of that 2 and I'm going to steal from the person on my left to give me 974. And this person would have to take 1 from the pack because they only have 2 cards. Everyone's had 2 goes, so we now turn over the cards and reveal the numbers to see who has got the largest number. And the player with the largest number wins the point. And we can see this player here wins 1 point. So it's a very simple game. You'd have another round, keep going, decide when you want to stop, but the idea is you do get a point every time you win a hand. You could also bring in the 4-digit numbers if they're finding this quite easy. There's lots you can do. So have a little go at 999. It's a good one.